I turned 40 in August of 2020. I had this idea of what my fourth decade was going to entail, but the universe had other plans. Fast forward to October 2020, I was sitting in the office of the woman who would become my surgeon, and she looked at me and she said, "Honey, it's cancer." And all the blood drained from my body down into my toes, it felt like, and I thought I was going to pass out. And a few hours later, I found myself in my oncologist's office, and I said, "Well, what stage am I?" And he said, "You're stage 3. And I thought, well, I'm gonna freaking die, I better get my will ready. And he saw the look on my face and he said, "This is why I didn't want to tell you, because it doesn't matter where you start, it matters where I get you to." And I said, "Doc, will you promise that you'll never lie to me and you'll always tell me the truth?" And he said, "Absolutely." And from then on, the whole journey began. In April, I will be 4 years in remission. I learned a lot from that journey. I was someone who insisted I wasn't going to be defined by it, that I just wanted to get through it and then move on. But people keep winding up in my orbit who have been diagnosed, who have been affected by it, who know someone who's been diagnosed, and it turns out I'm kind of good at helping them or talking them through things. And so last summer I realized that there's so many topics related to that cancer journey that I just wished people would talk about more, and I kept waiting for someone to do it, and then I thought, well, why don't I just do it? So I am. I'm Britt. This is FemPress. Give me a follow. I'm not here to just talk about my cancer journey. I'm here to talk about issues that are important to women, but also to everyone. And I want to share this. Around the time I was going through treatment, one of my sorority sisters from college made me this most amazing painting, layered with symbolism related to me and my family. And she also sent me this crystal, this stone, and it's a lotus, and on the back it says, "No muck, no lotus." And I intended to talk about it this morning, and I accidentally dropped it on the floor, and I gasped. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's gonna break," and it like bounced. I didn't know it could bounce like that. And a little chip fell off, but it was only a little chip. And the lotus is still there. There's a tiny little piece of the side of the lotus missing, but the lotus is still there. So no muck, no lotus. I'm Britt. This is FemPress. Let me know your thoughts.